In the mid-2000s, while filming Mission Impossible II in Virginia, Tom Cruise was already known not just for his action-packed roles, but for his deep respect for the military. He had spent time with U.S. troops overseas, visited wounded veterans, and often insisted on doing his own stunts, not just for authenticity, but out of a sense of personal responsibility to honor those who risk their lives in real combat. One such moment of connection came during a visit to Walter Reed Army Medical Center, where he met a group of injured service members recovering from combat injuries. Among them was Sergeant Daniel Reyes, a 27-year-old Marine who had lost both legs below the knee after stepping on an Eid in Afghanistan. Reyes had once dreamed of becoming a police officer, a goal that now seemed out of reach. Like many injured veterans, he struggled with depression, identity loss, and the fear that his life had been reduced to what he could no longer do. He had spent months in physical therapy trying to adjust to prosthetics and a new way of moving through the world. What he didn't expect was how a Hollywood actor known for doing death-defying stunts would become one of his greatest sources of inspiration. During the visit, Cruise spent time with each soldier, listening to their stories, watching their rehab sessions, and asking questions that went beyond the surface. He didn't just pose for photos, he stayed, watched, and absorbed. When he met Reyes, he didn't treat him like a victim. He treated him like someone who still had a future. Later, Cruise's team contacted the hospital with an unusual request. They were looking for veterans with prosthetic experience to serve as stunt consultants on an upcoming film. Reyes was among those invited to participate in a special training program designed to teach veterans how to work in the film industry as stunt performers, coordinators, or technical advisors. It wasn't a token gesture. Cruise personally oversaw the program's development, ensuring that participants were not just hired for background roles, but trained, respected, and integrated into the production as valuable contributors. He worked with stunt coordinators to create a structured curriculum that included physical conditioning, on-set safety, and stunt choreography. Reyes joined the program and, after months of training, was hired as a stunt advisor on Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. He worked closely with Cruise during several high-intensity action sequences, offering insight on how to portray a character with prosthetic limbs with realism and dignity. But the impact went beyond the set. Reyes found a new sense of purpose. He began mentoring other veterans interested in the film industry and eventually co-founded a nonprofit that helped wounded service members transition into entertainment careers. He spoke at veteran support groups, sharing how a chance encounter with a movie star had opened a door he didn't know existed. For Cruise, this wasn't about publicity or charity. It was about creating real opportunities for people who had sacrificed so much. He believed that courage shouldn't end on the battlefield. It should continue in the lives people rebuild afterward. Over the years, Cruise quietly supported similar initiatives, often working behind the scenes to ensure veterans were given meaningful roles in his films. He also encouraged other studios to follow suit, advocating for greater inclusion of wounded service members in Hollywood's stunt and technical departments. What made these efforts stand out wasn't just the jobs created, it was the message they sent, that a person's value isn't defined by what they've lost, but by what they still have to offer. And for Reyes, meeting Tom Cruise wasn't just a fan moment, it was the moment he realized he wasn't done contributing. He just needed a new stage.